guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you my TBR for the N.E.W.T.s exams. So stay tuned. So as some of you may already know, G over at Book Roast is hosting a readathon called N.E.W.T.s, Nastily Exhausting Wizarding Tests. And this is a Harry Potter themed readathon, and she did one back in April that's called the O.W.L.s exams, and that's the ordinary wizarding levels. And I didn't get a chance to do that back in April, so I just recently did that, and you would have seen that kind of taking place over my 7 and 7 readathon and my booktubeathon. I was completing the challenges for my O.W.L.s so that I could go forth and do my N.E.W.T.s for August. So here are all of the books that I would like to try and complete in August for N.E.W.T.s. So I have the letter here from Hogwarts that says, "Dear student, we are pleased to inform you that your application to proceed to N.E.W.T.s level has been granted. Please be warned that N.E.W.T. levels are significantly more challenging and should only be taken by those who are confident in their ability to keep a level head. Your exams will take place during the month of August. You will have 31 days to achieve the desired results in your selected magical disciplines. Current Hogwarts Achievement Standard policies state that students are expected to pass a minimum of 2 subjects of their choice and achieve an outstanding in at least one. We must remind you that N.E.W.T. level examination is a personal choice towards your education and career after Hogwarts, and as such is not mandatory. Please find your exam schedule and targeted themes for each discipline attacked. Good luck. Yours sincerely, Minerva McGonagall, Deputy Headmistress on behalf of Headmaster Albus Dumbledore." And then it has a list of all of the Hogwarts subjects and the grade and requirements. And there's 2 pages here, and then it tells you what the grades mean and what is considered failing and passing and all of that. And you don't need to try to do all of them, and I'm only doing it to the things that I will have completed with my O.W.L.s. So I've decided to attempt 6 of the N.E.W.T.s. So for each exam there are 3 levels. You can get an A, which is acceptable, an E, which exceeds expectations, or an O for outstanding. And you have to complete the first level before you can go to the second level and then the third level. So you can't go straight to the outstanding if you haven't completed the acceptable and the exceeding expectations. Also with this, you can't use the same book for more than one thing. But audiobooks do count, and anything that you can find on Goodreads counts. So my first exam that I'm going to do is arithmecy. And I only plan on getting acceptable for this one, and that is a book of at least 300 pages. So for that, I am going to read A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallaro. My second subject will be herbology, and again with that, I only plan on getting acceptable, and that is a book with a green cover. So for that, I'm going to read The Last of August by Brittany Cavallaro. My third subject is going to be Care of Magical Creatures, and I plan on only getting acceptable with that one as well, and that is an animal on the cover. And for that, I chose to listen to the audiobook of The Case for Jamie by Brittany Cavallaro because it has a horse on the cover. For my fourth subject, I chose History of Magic, and for that, I plan on getting not only just acceptable, but also exceeding expectations. For acceptable, it says, book that you think would fit right in at the Hogwarts library. And for that, I chose Kisses and Curses. And it's 15 authors, 14 stories, 1 fierce collection. And I thought this would be perfect because of curses. For exceeding expectations, it says read a book published at least 5 years ago. And for that, I am buddy reading Room by Emma Donoghue with Brittany Macy. And this book was published, I believe it was 2010 is the copyright of this. Yeah. For my 5th subject, I would like to do ancient runes, and for that my goal is to reach outstanding. So for acceptable, I have to read a book set in the past. So for that, I'm going to read The Art of Sinning by Sabrina Jeffries. And this was set in 1829, so in the past. For exceeding expectations, it says, one of the most ancient books on your shelves that you haven't yet read. And for that, I chose Early Dawn by Katherine Anderson because I have had this book for years. And I mean, it is an old, beat up book, but I haven't read it. So I plan on reading this. For outstanding, it says a book translated from another language. And for that, I plan on reading We by Yevgeny Zamyatin. This was translated from Russian. And for my 6th and final subject, I plan on doing the charms exam. And again, I would like to try to get outstanding if possible on that one. So for acceptable, it says read a book with magic in it. So for that, I chose the biggest book of all, City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare, because this is also the book that we're reading this month for the Shadowhunters read-along. So I have to get this thing done. So I figured find a way to fit it into the N.E.W.T.s exam. But oh my gosh, this book is just ridiculously, it's almost as wide as my head. It's ridiculous. It is 725 pages. It's a beast. And that's for my acceptable. So for exceeding expectations, it says a book with a cover that charmed you, would buy without knowing more about it. And I actually showed this in a haul not that long ago because I purchased this book because I just kept going back to it and I had no idea what it was about until I brought it home and was reading it in my haul. But it was just, I couldn't stop picking this book up, and I ended up buying it because I was just so drawn to it. And that is Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton. And last but not least, for outstanding, it says a book that you think will leave a mark. And for that, I chose Dead Girls by Alice Bolin. And these are essays on surviving an American obsession. And this is a feminist essay collection on kind of how women are portrayed in all forms of media, not only TV, but also in books, and the effects that these portrayals are having on real women and girls. So I believe that will leave a mark when I read it. And that is my whole TBR for the N.E.W.T.s and for August, really. Now there are other N.E.W.T.s exams and other levels of other N.E.W.T.s exams that I'm not going to be doing because I already have so many books here, and I don't know that I could do more than 11 books because that's what I've got going here. It's like 11 books. So I thought I would go with this, and you know, if by chance I finish all those, then I might try to add some more on, but I think that's pretty ambitious for me anyway. But I will put the link to G's O.W.L.s video and her N.E.W.T.s video down below, so if you're interested in seeing what all the challenges are, you can click on that and check out her video. And I'd love to know, are you planning on participating in this readathon? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time,